The term stroke survivor is used in healthcare to diagnose someone who has lived through a stroke. A stroke is a serious and life-threatening event where blood flow to the brain is impaired or inhibited for a period of time. A stroke survivor is anyone who has experienced a stroke and lived through the experience. A stroke affects each person individually differently. As a stroke survivor, you can face major life changes. These changes may include a loss in mobility or lifestyle, as well as confidence or independence.
Jessica is a survivor of an ischemic stroke. She has a loss of right-sided mobility. She struggles with her everyday activities. Her loss of mobility has resulted in a loss of confidence and independence. Jessica struggles with her emotions. Her feelings of depression make it hard to accept help, and this can lead to social isolation.
Jessica, is everything okay? What's going on?
Go!
Jessica!
Go! Go!
I'll come back.
Depression is a debilitating health condition and is common among stroke survivors.
After a stroke, you may experience a strong sense of loss. This may be due to physical limitations or dependence on a caregiver. Impaired communication, loss of control over everyday choices, or financial burden can also trigger unpredictable emotions that surface as you process the new normal that you find yourself in.
I brought you some snacks.
I'm not hungry.
Come on, you need to eat.
I gotta answer this. I don't know why you have to be so difficult.
Hello? Yeah, I don't know what to do. She just doesn't eat. She hardly speaks. And I can't seem to get her to do anything.
Experience a wide range of emotions. This is normal. Acknowledgement is an important step for coping with your feelings in a healthy way. Instead of bottling up your emotions, by communicating them, you avoid becoming overwhelmed, which will benefit your recovery.
A change in verbal and written communication can impact your social relationships. As a young adult, your friend circle may change after a stroke. It can cause feelings of loneliness and depression, and this can impact your ability to heal.
If you have a loved one that has experienced a stroke, it's important for you to also recognize what they may be experiencing. This will help your own process of emotions on a personal level and will give you a perspective that will allow you to build the ability to empathize and support them as a family member.
What a good girl.
Pets can provide companionship and positively impact your emotions. Pets can be used as a form of therapy and can increase your mobility through playing and walking.
People who have had strokes and experience loss often socialize much less, even though they maintain their closest relationships. Social support empowers their physical function and independence and provides emotional support for their survivors to deal with their loss of mobility or communication.
Adjusting roles to suit your changed mobility allows you to be involved in everyday activities and to share in regular life.
Social isolation is associated with depression, impaired quality of life, and worsened physical recovery. Statistics show that stroke survivors are 67% more prone to struggle with depression. A strong social network increases the likelihood of a stroke survivor's recovery by as much as 50%. You are integral to their survival and a valuable member of their support team.
Regular checkups allow your healthcare team to adjust your care based on your evolving needs.
Well, Jessica, your breathing sounds really good and your heart rate is totally normal. You also had a great blood pressure. Have you been exercising?
No, not since I left.
Oh, since you left the hospital?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe then we can get the physiotherapist and occupational therapist in to work with you and get you exercising more. Maybe get you outside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sounds great.
Up here and see your flexibility.
Physiotherapists will provide you with exercises and stretches to regain your mobility.
Can you squeeze my hand? I'm going to put it over your chest.
It hasn't been easy. In fact, it's been a battle. I was really frustrated for a long time because my body just wouldn't do what I wanted it to. And I knew I needed support, but it just didn't want to ask for it. I don't know, I guess I was embarrassed. But most importantly, I miss the person I was before the stroke. And all those little things I'd lost, like being able to get ready by myself, and going out without wondering who's going to come with me. But the worst part was the isolation. I didn't want to really see anybody, and so I hid away, and I got really depressed. And the depression kept me from being able to socialize, which made me feel more isolated. It was really bad. But I guess I started to recover when my sister pushed me to get help. And I had a lot of support from my family and physiotherapy, speech pathology, and my counselor. It was like a personal team behind me. And I've even started reaching out to old friends, going out more, and they've been really supportive as well. I'm going to keep fighting every day because I'm a stroke survivor and not a stroke victim.
Right arm, and I want you to pick up this bottle like that. Okay?
Your occupational therapist evaluates your functional ability and creates plans to promote your independence.
That's great.
As Jessica's family member, it has been difficult to be her support system, but I've been working with the healthcare team to learn new strategies to cope with her needs. Jessica's recovery is important to me, and I want to be able to provide her with the support she needs for her loss of mobility and also with emotional support. I don't want Jessica to feel socially isolated. When Jessica had her stroke, she started to have symptoms of depression, and since then she has struggled with her depression. But I have seen the benefits of Jessica's social interaction with not just me, but also her healthcare team and her friends. I want to be able to help Jessica become a more confident, more independent, and happier person.